Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Gundam 00. Last episode was The Path to Destruction, or of Destruction. Saji mourns the loss of his sister, aware that only that her investigation of celestial beings were responsible for her death. The Trinity siblings launch a brief counterattack that destroys one GNX after their compound's location is revealed. The UN army continues its assault on celestial being by attacking the Ptolemyos. That's the name of the ship. In space. Alejandro Corner learns that the GNXs were created by Laguna Harvey, who is later assassinated by Ali. During the battle, Alejandro accesses Veda and deactivates the Meister's GN drives, leaving them defenseless. However, Sumeragi anticipates this and activates a backup system. Every unit except Virtue is able to reactivate. Seeing Tiara's crippled state, Patrick Calusar goes for the killing blow. Lock-On intercepts the attack but is severely injured. The battle ends with the UN army retreating after losing 2 of their GNXs, thanks to the timely arrival of the GN arms. Despite the withdrawal, the AEU, the Union, and the HRL consider their mission a success and begin research into mass-producing the GN drives.
It's interesting that
That was a
mobile
blow-by-blow.
suits are typically considered army.
Yeah, no, you're right, actually. Or the UN just has, like, a single unit it calls the army and doesn't have, like, disparate forces. Like, the reason you have disparate forces in the world is because, like, they have different theaters, or because they are large organizations that need to focus on their specialty.
Well,
I guess if you're the UN, you just kind of lump everything together because you're not, like, doing everything from scratch anyway.
well, for one, the UN doesn't have anything. The UN uses its member states, so its member states would have army, navy, air force, etc.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, when it comes to the military, the army has aerial units, right? Even though you would think that's the bailiwick of the Air Force. In the same way
Right.
the Navy has aerial units, the Navy also has, I don't know what you would call them. I mean, like, the Marines are basically...
There are still naval fighters and naval bombers and such like that.
I've watched a number of videos from ex-military members where they describe the equivalent types of services across the various services.
Yeah.
So, you know,
and then,
like,
of course, this is also the year 2023. We now have the Air Force, which handles things in space, and we have a Space Force, which will also handle things in space.
well, no, the Air Force gave up that jurisdiction. So the Air Force will handle things like satellites and hacking and, you know, anti-hacking measures and things like that, which may be done through space-based means, but Space Force handles space-based defenses.
Right, there's gosh, the organization of these things definitely makes my head spin a little bit.
Well,
like you said, we need someone else to come in here and explain it for like the next 2 hours.
well, I mean, like, I was to say, the Air Force gave up a number of its, or certain of its installations to Space Force, so that's how you can tell what is their bailiwick. But my point being is that mobile suits, in of themselves, don't really express any individual branch.
Yeah.
But if I was to imagine one, I would have thought Air Force specifically, because a number of them are shaped like fighter aircraft, and then they transform into their bipedal modes.
Well, the flags do at the least.
Right.
I think a lot of other ones are definitely ground-based.
Well, no, the HRL ones have like jetpacks on their back, so they take off when they need to. But it still indicates a jet-based medium. The idea is, I would not have suspected that you would call the space fight that we just had Army versus Gundams. But at the same time, I've read a lot of sci-fi books when I was younger, where you would send in the Marines, not the Marines, you would send in the infantry and whatnot to take a space installation, so that would still be the Army.
Right, I think like the sci-fi author's favorite use of terms is usually naval for when it comes to space, because spaceships are just boats, right?
Well, it depends if it's on spaceships. If it's a spaceship, it might be run by the Navy, right? But when you send out like a force of infantry to take say a base on the moon, for example.
Right, the Navy is moving the Army units to their location, but they're still independent of
Starship
the Navy.
Troopers, as an example, right? The ships that carry you there, that's the Navy. It's the mobile infantry is the one that lands and gets the shit done.
Yeah.
And we see the Air Force bomb shit. I don't know. They don't get mentioned.
They happen to exist, and that's all that matters. But I'm doing my part, and you can do your part too by remembering to like and subscribe. And leave a comment down below to feed the algorithm. Top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, it's also some early access stuff, you can check us out over the Patreon. Just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's also per channel, just a little bit extra.
プトレマイオスへこちら GN アームズラスこれより強襲用コンテナへのドッキングシークエンスに入る了解コンテナとの相対速度 OK 起動レーザー
They're getting more ship.
This is the arms.
GN アームズ強襲用コンテナとのドッキング完了ご苦労さんなかなかの戦果だ
That's Ian.
ロックオンの予定は
幸い体の傷は大したことないんだが
See?
効き目を
Wouldn't kill a main person.
今は集中治療室だ
But he's out of the fight now.
Don't know, I can't see these fucking glasses.
分かってると思うが一度カプセルに入ったら治るまで出られんからな
And they even have the fucking chambers from IBO.
We may as well. Oh, okay, he is alive. Okay.
敵さんがいつ来るかわかんねえ治療はなしだ
しかしその怪我では精密射撃は無理だよ
俺とハロのコンビを
Not like a sniper ever closed their other eye before.
それにな俺が寝てると気にする奴がいる
Also, your shots are all computer assisted. What the fuck are you talking about?
僕がデータに固執したばかりに彼に傷を負わせてしまった僕のせいで
Drama.
I fucking hate this episode already. They're moving away from everything I cared about that I went on a tangent for last episode, and then moving back to their own bullshit where they're all fucking invincible again. I don't care that he lost his eye. He should have fucking died.
I do disagree on the invincible part. This is what you do for dramatic storytelling when you want to show, oh look, they're human, they do take losses, they do get injuries. And it's happened before in the series. They've already taken losses. They can lose a lot. They aren't perfect winners all the time.
Except for their fucking lives. It's the one thing they can't lose because
it's a narrative. What do you want?
Because I want them to die. We have six of them. We have many of them. One or two of them can die. The narrative would not be affected. And we would be shown that they're not immortal killing machines. Because we were getting shown the people on the planet can die. Why can they die? And the narrative isn't hurt. But the people piloting the Gundams can't die.
Because it's easier than redesigning an entirely new team.
You don't have to. It's a narrative. It can move forwards. You don't need 6 members on the team. This isn't Power Rangers. If one of them's gone, we can still form the Megazord. It's fine. Now get in my Trans Am.
ガンダムに対抗できる新型モビルスーツを開発この新型機で特別部隊を編成しガンダム掃討作戦を開始します
Yes.
Fallen angels.
Name our machines of war after, you know, the thing God cast out from heaven.
フラッグの状況は 見ての通りだよ。特艦作業でやっている。もう少し待ってほしいな。
私は我慢弱い。
分かった。
So wait, Graham won't pilot one of the new Gundam things, but he wants to put the GN thing into a flag, making his flag a Gundam thing now.
Yeah, go figure. He's just being picky. He's got some pride on him, I guess.
I know, it just doesn't make
I want
sense.
with my machine. I want to win with the tall geese.
No, I'm saying they're putting the GN thing into a flag, making it a Gundam thing. You're not, I want to beat them in the tall geese. You're, I want to beat them in a Zaku, but I want to coat that Zaku in Gundanium first.
今度は逃がさないガンダム。
ガンダムの整備状況はどうですか？
バーチェの損傷はなんとかなりそうだ。
Not life-threatening, not a problem to fix.
コクピットの損
Fuck
傷
off.
カレルでは手に負えん。ドックに戻ってユニットごと取り替える必要がある。
活動できるガンダムは3機。
何がフォーリンエンジェルスだ。ふざけやがって。
私たちは落ちた天使ってわ
That's
け
what I
ね。
just said.
Even the characters get it, yeah.
ペルトは
気になっちゃう年頃なのよ。
何が？
鈍感。
なんだよ。
Like, you don't want girls having period in space. That's all I'm saying.
いつまでそうしているつもりだ？らしくねえな。
Look, I'm not saying that it didn't make him look cooler. He obviously looks cooler now.
失った。
All I'm saying is he should be dead.
マイスターとしての資質を失ってしまった。ベーダとの直接リンクができなければ、僕はも
ベーダとの直接リンク。スメラギさん、バーチのシステム変更にエラーが。新システムの転送時にエラーが出たのは、リンク中だったティエリア自身が障害となって。でも、そんなことが人間に。
僕はマイスターにふさわしくない。
ふさわしくないか。いいじゃねえか、別に。
Yay, this conversation we've had many times before with all the other people.
俺たちと同じになったと思えばいい。
ベーダは何者かに掌握されてしまった。
But I do like that. It's like, don't think about it as being weak, or think about it as like being normal, like us.
戦争根絶のために戦うんだ。
That's what I'm saying.
ガンダムに乗ってな。
Everyone's had this conversation already, so the like us thing is even more obvious.
お手本になるやつがすぐそばにいるじゃねえか。自分の思ったことをがむしゃらにやるバカがな。
自分の思ったことを。
じゃあな、部屋戻って休めよ。
ロックオン。
Only way I would have ever forgiven them
悪かった。
is if he ran into the wall.
ミススメラギも言ってただろう。
Sorry, my
Oh,
depth
that would
perception
take
is a
out
bit off.
all the drama.
It would add a little bit of levity to the situation.
優しいんだ。
It would have made him more human and shown that he had some real setbacks. And these assholes are alive too.
私もスイーツ食べたい。
What's your favorite character, Griff?
I guess they got kicked out of their base, so we know what happened.
Because the government knows where their base is. They shot a fucking hole through it.
喜んでと言いたいところですが、少し遅かったようですわ。
何？
Also, I'm on safari with Relina.
の部隊がそちらに向かっています。
なんだと？
She just pulled a rhino's tail for some reason.
ビアヘル、ねえな。
Look, sometimes in the middle of the war, you gotta go on safari, alright?
ガンダムを発見しました。ポイント E8590。
前期迎撃フォーメーション。
At least the music is doing its job.
Oh gosh, yeah. No, this is like some Gundam Wing music right here. All it needs is like the blaring trumpet, and there we go. This is awesome.
兄貴には悪いが、俺は出し惜
If you don't hold back, he won't be able to fly anymore.
Yup. Are you telling? What? What is this formation?
Death Blossom.
Look, it's working, but it's it was not what I was expecting. I have never seen a group of what are effectively mooks so randomly coordinated but not be robots. That is amazing.
Yeah, they're all the bad ones. Fuck them.
I didn't buy their models. Get them out of here.
Damn straight.
There you go. Your favorite character is still on your same vibe.
I didn't know I was in this show. Oh, my favorite character might kill your favorite character.
No, this is great. Do it.
Never.
That's the fight I was waiting for. And of course, she immediately lost, which is great.
Just stop letting them retreat. There you go. Thank you. No.
Nope. Nope.
Look, Team Rocket can only blast off so many times.
Look, they're going for a strategic victory here.
Where's your operator telling you how the Matrix is working?
Oh, that was
Also,
a bit of a hard cut.
This dude just have infinite oxygen in his spacesuit?
Yeah, how long have they just been standing there in the operating room? It's been like at least a day or two, right? Do they go back for snacks or what?
Wait, they're calling them Trinities now? I thought they were thrones.
I guess it's like the same thing for that group.
I'm sorry. You can't do your job because you're tired?
I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty good reason.
I'm sorry, we're too tired to do terrorism today.
Yeah, some days you feel like it, some days you don't, you know? They need to do another spa day.
Lassie, what are you doing here? Did we fall down the well?
Mission plan よ。不確定要素が多すぎてあまり役に立たないかもしれないけど。
She was already ready for this.
Wait. How could they intercede in a battle when the thrones just retreated from the fight?
I think they expect another one to happen is the answer. They see the strategic victory coming and are like, maybe we should do something.
Right, but a fight's not actively happening. You can't intercede in a fight when half of the fight was running away. In that case, you're just starting a fight.
They can abstract things into greater conflicts than just individual battles. They did that from the start.
Cool, glad we lingered on that.
さあ大気圏に突入する機体だと所属は
不明です。しかし突入前に観測班が GN 粒子を確認しています。
分かった、すぐ行く。ソレスタルビーイング、地上にいる仲間を助けるつもりか。
Just an island.
どうすんだよ兄貴。
ワン・リューミンに空に上がれる手配を頼んでいる。
信用できんのかよ。なんだ
AEU のいなくと
光通信。
攻撃の意思はないだと。ねえな、スローネで待機だ。
Pull your gun on the mecha, because that always works.
No, that's a knife.
No, he's got a gun, the other guy.
The knife, it will be even better.
Oh, it's the other asshole. It's a group of
Team asshole
assholes.
grows.
ご覧の通り傭兵だ。スポンサーからあんたらをどうにかしてくれって頼まれてな。
援軍って一機だけじゃねえか。
誰に頼まれた？ラグナか？
ラグナー。あ、ラグナーハーベイのことか。ヤコさん死んだよ。
何？
俺が殺した。
I'm a little bit torn now.
Wow. No, that's good. Hey, you wanted people to die. Here you go.
Yeah. But
2 instantly.
and your main character, your favorite character has to be the survivor, right?
Yes!
But I mean, these are all people I want to die, so I'm very confused.
いい子だ。
バカな。スバイはミハイルのバイオメトリクスがなければ書き換えたというのか。
Oh, I got plenty of his biometrics.
慣れねえとちと扱いづらいが。嘘さえわかりゃあとはな。
Right now, this asshole is in a Gundam.
Yeah, there you go. He's moving up in the world.
かわいそうにな。
私たちはガンダムマイスターだ。この世界を変えるために。
ごたくたくさんなんだよ。行っちまえ。
But I do like him demonstrating immediately he's just the better pilot no matter what.
マイスターになるために生み出され、そのために生きて。
So is this where Setsuna's gonna come down at? Ultimately saving your favorite character?
Yup. Or will they? Ah, there we go. Hit him with the crate.
Well, I mean, the number that I hate, the number of people I hate the most, has at least now been reduced by 50%.
レベル7クリア。ベーダを完全掌握しました。
そうか、ついに。
Please be a dead body, frozen dead body.
Yeah, frozen. Oh, it is. It is.
We know how these fucking shows work. It's gonna be what's his name. Yep, there we go.
やはりいたか、イオリア・シュヘンベルグ。
Froze myself 200 years ago, put myself on the moon.
蘇る保証もないコールドスリープで眠りにつくとは。しかし、残念だが、
I'm the man with the golden gun.
If he opens that, he's not gonna have air. He's clearly in a vacuum. What do you need the gun for, bro?
そうだ。世界を変えるのはこの私、アレハンドロ・コーナーだ。
It was just a hologram, actually.
Was the computer operating off of him?
Apparently so. I think that's sort of the implication. Oh no, or it has a message.
悪意を持って現れたということは、残念ながら私の求めていた世界にはならなかったようだ。
イオリア・シュヘンベルグ。
システムトラップ。
人間は未だ愚かで、 戦いを好み、世界を
The fuck Xanatos Gambit is this shit?
This is just an if I die message, that's all. He's probably gonna blow up the base.
だが、私はまだ人類を信じ、力を託してみようと思う。
せつな。なんて正確な射撃だ。最高だな、ガンダムってやつは。
Yeah, deactivate all the drives or something?
Let's find out.
世界は
ガンダム、こいつとんでもねえ兵器だ。
Does it cover the world in GN particles?
てめえのガンダムをそのためにあんだろ。違う。
人類は
Talk faster, old man.
俺のガンダムはこいつで終わりだ。
変わらなければならないのだから。
Quick, change the channel.
He's supercharged.
なんだあの動きは。
The fuck is this music?
There we go. Back into the main theme, but faster.
Well, we already know the red guy's suit was running out of power anyway.
GN ドライブを有する者たちよ。君たちが私の意志を継ぐものなのかはわからない。だが、私は最後の希望を GN ドライブの全能力を君たちに託したいと思う。君たちが真の平和を勝ち取るため、戦争根絶のために戦い続けることを祈る。
This is a good beat.
It's dumb.
君たちの意志でガンダムと共に。
ガンダム。
Please, say Gundam more. Say Gundam one more time.
It's a Gundam. He's wave dashing. You can't stop him.
Also, why didn't, what's his name? Red guy here get that message? He's in a Gundam.
Because they're different drives. They're like the partial drives, and the Potomac crew has like the GN drives.
I'm gonna love every mispronunciation you do of that ship's name.
I'm never going to get it right, not even once.
Or just replace it with other close P names. The Potomac. So that's the meaning of the meaning of the name of the episode. If there's not a Gundam anymore, it's a Trans Am. I'm thinking we're in the new ending. I can't tell. It feels like there was really elaborating there. We hung on a lot of weird positions.
I was really wondering there. I'm just like, wait, are they just like actually just on the island vibing for this outro? It's like, nope, no, it's just we're still back at the regular outro.
The reason why I was calling it dumb is that we have Ian, right? Who's literally like the engineer for these drives and everything. So you're saying this whole time that Ian's been working on these drives, and the most knowledgeable person here, no fucking idea they did this.
Yeah, it's possible he did not have complete information. And he'll come out and say, wow, I never knew they could do this. I was only using the manuals that I got from Beta, and they were wrong. Like, they were intentionally misleading me for this man's weird Zanata's Gambit. Where even when he loses, he wins.
You would need operational intelligence on how they worked in order to work on them, right? It's like operating on a sink and not understanding how water pressure works. You're gonna.
Well, I mean, I think it's more like
gonna happen to you in that scenario.
I think it's more like saying, well, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, wait till we get our next time on.
世界を人の意識を変えたかった。だが、その思いに反して今は叫ぶ。次回、世界を止めて。 絶え間ない慟哭が漆黒の空にこだまする。
Cool, now I go back to hating the people I originally hated. Plus one other person.
I think what I'll actually go with here is that they have built up this moment before. Like, all the talk before with Setsuna about, like, what is a Gundam? Am I a Gundam? Am I a symbol of peace and all this? And their moral debates about this culminate in the person who set all of this up going, well, looks like things are fucked. I trust you. I hope we're in agreement about what needs to be done. And Setsuna's like, hell yeah, we're on the same page. That is what it is built up to.
I was about to say that I didn't have a problem with that narrative element, but that's also fucking stupid. All Xanatos Gambits are fucking stupid.
That is also correct to some degree. But as far as Xanatos Gambits go, this one is...
Another great mispronunciation.
Yes, no, I will never get it right. This plan is perfectly fine. I don't have an issue with it, because it doesn't require, like, any moon logic to make it happen.
It literally required moon logic. It literally did.
Moon logic is going, I'm going to wipe my memory and get arrested to prove my own innocence, because while my memory's wiped, I won't remember the crimes I committed or something. That's moon logic.
The man's tomb was on the goddamn moon.
Okay.
The whole thing happened from the moon. It's fucking moon logic.
Okay, maybe literally, but not metaphorically.
Metaphorically it is too. I'm gonna bury the signal in the GN drives that engineers will work on for the next 200 years, but no one will understand it well enough for that I can send this signal from the moon that will activate their hidden potential. That's also fucking stupid.
Like I said, I think it's fine, because at least the steps are, we'll do a light bit of pushing, and then if that doesn't work, if for some reason we fail despite giving you invulnerable weapons, here's the rest of it.
Right.
The invulnerable weapons don't need more help than this, I'll assume, because there's no way the invulnerable weapons can lose. But wait, somehow I got here. So now that I've lost, let's just go ahead and use everything.
I'm also going to clarify now, in the segment that no one's going to watch anyway, that I'm enjoying it. It's fucking stupid. Right?
It's not in you energized.
I hate these characters in narrative, right? I don't hate these characters like, God, I don't want to watch these characters. I want to watch these characters because I hate them in narrative. Not hate them, it's driving me away from the show. It's dumb, but I watched Gargoyles. I watched the originator of the Xanatos Gambit. So, it's stupid then, it's stupid now. It makes no sense. Engineers working on that drive? I can't do that.
Look, all I'm saying is they just need to go to Dr. Scheinberg's castle on top of a building in New York, and they'll get the answers they need.
No, they literally went to his castle on the moon, which is higher than the clouds, I think you'll find. And they still got no answers after they killed him. I guess for the second time. But apparently he's got it
already in a fridge, so...
Yeah, no, it's levels of Xanatos Gambit, right? I'm gonna freeze myself 200 years in the past, so if I'm needed in the future, they could possibly wake me up. But if they don't wake me up and instead shoot me to death, I will also have this hidden backup program initiated. And I imagine, since we have so much more to go, there's probably backup plans. Oh no, they've destroyed one of my Gundams. Well, initiate secondary program release, where they'll get more strong, or...
This is where the one that's orbiting Jupiter will come in now.
Yeah, it's like, why the fuck were we at Jupiter? Something's hidden out there. It's actually secondary programming to the Gundams, which will make them even more strong. Because, like, no, they'll coat themselves in a nano-laminate armor of GN particles, which will make them almost like they're Gundanium. Because You know, you can just Xanatos Gambit your way up a ladder if you want.
So this is where we unleash the Moon Terminator robots, then?
No, that would be Gurren Lagann. Where he's, in fact, had GN particles reassembling the inside of the moon for the last 200 years. And he's going to use it to, like, threaten the Earth. Stop fighting, or I'll drop this on you.
So, next time then, Gurren Lagann, everybody. This has been Stoneface Reactions for right now. And I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?